Welcome. In this module, we'll take a look at the next CIS control, which is CIS control number 12, which is titled Boundary Defense. And let's take a look at the first part for boundary defense. And this really we're meaning by boundary defense, we're talking about perimeter or edge device defense. So these are the CIS controls. We're on control number 12, which is a foundational control, boundary defense. And before this, we had looked at secure configuration for network devices. So this is the entity relationship diagram. On the left side, we have the alerting, reporting, analytics system. On the right side, we have network devices. And now we have a dedicated administration system shown on the bottom. And then we have network monitoring system, IDS, IPS, network device management system, multi-factor authentication, and then configuration enforcement system as well. So 12.1 tells us maintain an inventory of network boundaries. So we need to know where the edge and the boundary is which touches other networks or touches the internet. Maintain an up-to-date inventory of all of the organization's network boundaries. Number 2, 12.2, scan for unauthorized connections across trusted network boundaries. So perform regular scans from outside each trusted network boundary to detect any unauthorized connections which are accessible across the boundary. So this is very important that we should not only document the perimeter points or the edge points which are touching the external networks, but we should also scan for unauthorized connections across the trusted network boundaries. And this is very important so that we know that what is actually going on in our network. And then deny communications with known malicious IP addresses. So here we deny communications with known malicious or unused internet IP addresses and limit access only to trusted and necessary IP address ranges at each of the organization's network boundaries. So once we identify the network, the legitimate network boundaries or the devices, we need to make sure that we are connecting to the right networks, to the right links, which are authorized links by the organization. We need to make sure that we are denying or blocking all the malicious IPs. And this can be done in an automated manner. And there are also some RFC rules which we deploy. As per the RFC rules, we deploy these on edge devices so that and we follow those rules which the entire industry recommends for security purposes for edge devices. And you need to deny communications with known malicious IP addresses as well. This can also come through an automated mechanism. And this is usually a built-in feature with the next generation firewalls and the next generation edge devices which are available. So they usually have a database of the malicious IP addresses or the malicious sites, and they will block access from those. Deny communication over unauthorized ports. Now, this is also very important. We need to deny communication over unauthorized TCP or UDP ports or application traffic to ensure that only authorized protocols are allowed to cross the network boundary in or out of the network at each of the organization's network boundaries. So, so this entire sequence that we've seen from these 4 controls is that you need to document your edge devices. You need to identify your legitimate connections with the outside world. You need to block the traffic or the websites or the IP addresses which are malicious. And then you need to deny communication over the ports which should be blocked and which should not be open. So this is all handling the communication or the interfaces of the edge devices in a very organized manner so that we have full control over the edge devices, which are like a door to our network. So they're very important. That's all that we have for this module. Thank you.